In June 2013, in Portland, Maine's Arts District, creative and cultural leaders from around New England gathered at NEFA's third Creative Communities Exchange.
We want you to get to know each other throughout this event. So there'll be a number of networking opportunities that will be both facilitated and also a little bit more free-form.
Hosted every 2 years by NEFA in partnership with a local host, the CCX showcases New England creative placemaking, examining the creative sector's impact on community development and vitality.
I love the work that NEFA is doing in general in New England. I've been to the two previous creative community exchanges and really thought that the format was perfect. The 2-day focus on people networking a lot and learning really practical how-tos to build their economies and their communities based on cultural assets.
Mental leap happened.
Was something that I thought was really tremendous, and I wanted to stay involved as much as I could.
The CCX brings together community leaders for a practical exchange where all attendees are considered participants with expertise to share.
Step 5, build a track record of success.
Workshop presenters go in depth about a single creative economy project.
Now the goal is that your piece has to fit into this bag.
But equal time is given for questions, discussion, and networking among all of the leaders in the room.
Because you're meeting those new people, you're making new contacts and just learning new things. Just hearing about what's going on in rural areas and small towns is really interesting, and see how that compares to what we're doing in the big city.
Just what we're trying to do.
The CCX creates connections with a network of peers who can offer advice beyond the event as well.
There's so much learning to be had in between the sessions, seeing old friends, but most importantly, really understanding these best practices. And the Creative Communities Exchange really sets itself apart by focusing on how to do something, not just what you did. And I think that's the biggest differentiator and the most important part, which is you leave with a to-do list. You get to ask questions so you can dig into what you're thinking about as a practitioner. So practitioner to practitioner learning, where that barrier is broken down because the questions are just as important as the presentation.
I would say that coming to these creative community exchanges and other conferences, listening to case studies and listening to what has worked and not worked in other cities is very inspiring and has helped us to think about the strategies that might work. And then, of course, the opportunity to then contact these people and have help guiding us through the process of actually establishing them in our city has really been a great benefit.
Participants leave the CCX with creative ideas and solutions, connections and potential partnerships, inspiration and a renewal of their commitment, and visibility for their project or community.
This is an award that also comes with a $2,500 cash prize, and it's unrestricted money. You can spend it any way you want.
NEFA's Creative Economy Awards elevate the visibility of excellent work and are a highlight of the CCX. These cash prizes are given to recognize projects for their successful strategies, impact on the creative economy, and potential for replication in other communities.
Getting an award of this magnitude from an organization like NEFA with the credibility that comes with it, I think gives us another way to talk about the contributions we're making. And it also lets me thank and recognize our partners because without them, we wouldn't be here.
Learn more about these projects and many others on NEFA's website. The CCX builds upon NEFA's legacy of creative economy research and online resources. CreativeGround.org and Creative Economy initiatives posted on NEFA.org gather information about the power of the creative sector and share it with the public for learning beyond the event. All of NEFA's programs build a stronger and more dynamic infrastructure for the arts. They build connections and power the arts to energize communities. NEFA's work is supported by the National Endowment for the Arts, the 6 New England state arts agencies, foundations, corporations, other government agencies, and individuals. CCX 2013 was co-hosted by Creative Portland and was made possible through grants and sponsorships. Stay connected electronically or face-to-face. Be a part of the next CCX in spring 2015. To learn more, visit NEFA.org.